Hey guys, it's Albathium back with another video for Helldivers 2, and I was asked actually to update my guide on how to counter these little assholes, the hunters, and we're gonna be doing just that. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you perhaps give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. Now, to start, what I want you to do is get the sickle and the shield for this one. Now, obviously, this is still going to be effective with other items, but these two are going to make this really, really effective. Now, we're gonna be opening with a mistake that I feel like a lot of players do, and it still kind of happens to me sometimes, and this was actually the case. Now, once the bugs come pouring out, the hunters need to be your priority targets, because they are gonna be the ones closing the distance between you and them the fastest. Now, here is the thing. They are programmed to just be flanking you, to be coming from behind, and if you take your eyes off of them for just 1 second, it's going to be lights out. Look at this guy right here while I'm killing another. He is just going around the pillar, and there he goes. Now, the mistake I made, there were a couple of his buddies as well. The spatial awareness and the positioning are the two main weapons that you need to have in order for everything else that you brought with you to be more effective. You need to know where the hunters are. Now, what confuses people is that one is jumping to the left, the other one is jumping to the right. So what you should be doing is not stay down the middle, just pick one of the sides so you can counter one of his buddies and then wait for the other one that is coming. And if they do close the distance to you, one of them, at least maybe even two, that is why you have the shield. That is why you have the sickle, because these things are so damn weak to the sickle for some reason. It just tears through them and you don't even spend that many bullets. So I say again, you just need to be aware of them at all times. Now the sickle and the shield are just going to give you that little bit of room to make a few mistakes. Always pay attention how they're moving, and if there is more enemies with them, pay attention to the hunters, because I say again, they are usually always the ones that are there on you immediately, because the other enemies are just distracting you while these guys are just flanking you, coming from behind, and then it's almost lights out for you. The reason why hunters are so hard and so annoying is because of their programming and their AI. They simply behave in a way that is so damn annoying, where they are almost living enemies. They are not overpowered, they don't have a lot of health or anything, it is just their positioning. So the only hard counter to the hunters is to just position yourself. If you take away their positioning with positioning of your own, they simply don't know what to do. And if you caught hunters sometimes one-on-one and you are still not firing, you are just keeping your sights on him, he simply just doesn't know what to do, because his nature is to go left or right to try flanking you. Very rarely in these situations is he simply going to be lunging at you unless he has a bunch of buddies. So I say again, the weapons you brought to you, you are just going to be shredding through them. The shield is going to give you more mistakes, but if you position yourself, if you are aware of them at all times, they are simply not going to be getting to you, because a lot of other enemies they spawn with just serve as a distraction for these guys to come around you. So I say again, pick a side. If you see one going to the left, the other one to the right, pick one of the sides, because this way you're putting more distance to at least one of them that's trying to flank you, and you are going to be taking down the other one trying to come for you as well. And this is where their entire game is going to be falling apart. Now, this is going to need to be done with a little bit of practice. You're not going to be getting into the game and just, shredding them like crazy, especially if they got into your head and are making you mad. You're going to be making mistakes, and the more mistakes you make, the more mad you're going to be getting. And then that point, you might as well just quit for a while, just leave the game for an hour or two and come with a cooler head. This is an enemy that is extremely smart due to its programming, and if you aren't thinking like them, if you aren't out hunting them, you are simply always going to be failing. Guys, I hope this helps you, and let me know in the comments, and I will try my best to reply to everyone. Please allow me to earn that like, maybe even sub, and I will see you in the next one. Guys, bye bye.